You don't even think there's a chance that'll start if we put that battery in?
No.
It's 8 volts, it's not going to start.
I'm optimistic.
If your car starts on 8 volts?
Try it.
I mean, I don't know.
Let's see how much amperage is in the battery.
Yeah, because the starter needs a lot of amps.
A lot of amps.
So,
Much current.
the homeboy testing system.
Oh.
See, this is my kind of mechanic.
Don't do this, don't try this at home. Ooh,
Oh,
man.
oh, you got a little arc there. Hold on.
Oh, yeah, that's dead.
Yeah, it's super dead.
That's dead. So that's determining a battery right there. Otherwise, you'd have a welder. Let's see.
Yeah, there you go. Those should be much bigger sparks. So you got to jump it.
I just found $50 literally in my jeans. Fall that right way. There's no electronics.
There you go.
Got ignition.
Just leave it. Just move the car while it's running, while we have it running.
I have to wait till air gets in the gang.
Don't
The air
Don't
tank.
stall.
Airborne.
Are my fenders? Make sure my fenders are off my tires. Sometimes.
The rear needs to go up. Who would win?
Grandpa or his
This.
rebellious son.
This would win every time.
This will blow that away.
It was like zero brakes.
That's
Yeah.
why it's in here.
Like it's like.
It also sounded like you might need new pads and rotors.
Yeah, I heard some.
I heard some grinding. They might just be rusty from sitting, but it sounded kind of like metal on metal. So you do not have a lot of room to work in this motor somewhere. That's the reservoir.
It's right under it.
And
Oh, that's good.
that's gonna be fun. Great. Hey, you have any spiders in here?
Spiders. I'm thinking like mice and shit.
What's that right there on the hood?
Oh, that's a
wasp
it's a
nest.
wasp nest there.
Anybody living in there?
You got a dead spider here.
Oh shit!
Oh, fuck. This is fun. Nah, just kidding. They're dead. The master cylinder's underneath
right-
there.
is it right here?
Yep.
Small.
Yeah, it's pretty thin.
I don't think he's gonna have to take that.
still out?
They're in the trunk.
You're gonna have to. This reservoir probably comes off with that.
That's what they were saying, is take the reservoir off,
Right.
then take the master cylinder off.
You're
Then-
gonna have to disconnect the brake line here, though.
Yeah.
See the brake lines right here? That goes into the master cylinder. You're gonna have to disconnect this guy down here, and the one below it. Look at that.
Oh, that just came off. Cool.
That's
I guess that just pulls
a
off.
fine. That's a fine fitting there. Right here. Look, that's not even. All right, hold on. Who needs wrenches?
Just rip it off. You don't need
What
that.
part is that right there?
They're just compression
Dry rotting.
fittings, so
this
yeah.
is dry rotting.
But
Here,
what?
look.
But what is this for? Is what I'm asking.
Oh, that goes to your brake booster.
You're not getting vacuum off of the intake for your brake booster.
I would.
I mean, we might as well change the master cylinder since you have it and we're in there.
No, that's rotted out. You need a new. This is rotted out
I
here.
need that whole new part.
You could either silicone that, you know what I mean, to seal it up, but
Is that
feel
part
right
of that
here.
tube, or is that a
No, this-
coupling
this-
that is on
You
the
need,
end of
you
that?
need a new boot here. This whole boot probably.
This is part of it?
What's that called?
Yeah.
It looks like somebody tried to electrical tape it back together.
Went in there, right
There's
here.
like tape on this, so.
This one in here.
Alright, I'm buying this right now. Fucking hate websites that you have to register to buy something.
Check out his guest.
There is none. There's no option for it. Fuck you, Auto House, Arizona. Fuck you. This episode is not sponsored by that one company I just mentioned. I'm not going to say the name again. I wonder if this line will just pull off. No. That I need a little screwy for.
Do you know how to get the
Nope.
reservoir off?
Nope.
Well, there's 2 bolts holding the reservoir or the cylinder on, but you got to get all the lines loose too.
Oh, nothing's going to leak out of here, right?
It might. You might want to throw some towels under it just in case. Oh, I think it just press fits in, to be honest with you.
That's what I thought it did.
Because these are just grommets on top.
Yeah. Give me some shot. Can you pull one of those off for me?
Do you want to put a piece of cardboard under there?
Maybe.
Cardboard's good. I use cardboard a lot.
I can just keep that propped up though, like that.
Alright, so we got this line off here. And this should just pull out now.
I'm
Right, it's press fit. And then if you want to just stuff some towels under here, so it'll try to catch as much as possible. If you look at the new one, it looks like the reservoir just press fits into grommets.
How tiny that is. That's not the reservoir. Oh, that
reservoir sits on top of that.
Okay, so that may be a pressing. Let's put it this way: it's loose, so I think it's gonna. I think you're right, Steve. I think
it just wobbles like that.
Yep, I think it'll come right out.
Yeah, there is fluid in here, and it's dark. It looks like.
Right, the top is sealed.
It might glug a little. We might have some time to put it in a pan or something.
I don't want. There you go. There you go. Now you're talking. Wiggle it side to side.
Dude, I don't know, man. I'm just nervous I'm gonna get one side out of it and the other side's not gonna come out.
That may happen. That's why I said, do you want to take that fluid out of there?
Well, how do we get it out?
Why don't you put that back on?
You put it on, then you stay.
I did.
Get that off.
You're just a little making you look stupid.
Can you get past the screen?
I think you should take it out. Yeah, I'm pretty in.
Yo, you can't drink brake fluid.
You're not drinking it. You're siphoning it.
If this gets in your mouth, can't you die?
I mean,
That
it's
just came out of there.
very bad for you, but. And once it goes over the hood, go wash your mouth out. Seriously, go rinse your mouth out.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Why are you spitting blood?
Probably just from suckers on my gums.
That is your gums.
Oh yeah.
Well, you have brake fluid in your mouth, so go rinse it out. How am I the responsible one here right now?
Why are you putting brake fluid in your mouth?
Well, I wasn't planning on getting it in my mouth. That is my gum.
It's not the brake fluid, right? It's just.
No. There you go. Down. You gotta go down lower. You gotta get this down below.
Nope.
Maybe it's just too thick. It should go.
There we go.
There it is.
How'd that taste?
Didn't have my mouth on the tube.
You talk about me drinking the damn.
Here it comes.
There it goes.
There we go. If you lose it at all, it's gonna.
Yeah.
kill the
I mean,
siphon.
really can't. Let me
Or
see.
kill
Hold on.
the
Maybe I can
siphon.
lay this down in there.
Here.
Give me a new glove.
How's that taste? Yeah. See, it's at like.
We must be. I think we should just gotta dump it now.
Go ahead. Try it again. I mean, you're only gonna get a minute. Yeah. It's like sucking right off the bottom.
Yeah, that's as much as we're gonna get out siphoning it. Don't try that at home.
Yeah, you guys are idiots, man. I would never do that shit.
Your dad was putting the tube in his mouth, but when you do a siphon like that, you cup your hand around it. So whatever you do, don't rinse anything off with water.
Why?
Brake fluid's hydroscopic, so it'll absorb the water, and then you get spongy brakes.
Removing brake fluid reservoir from an E20.
Can you get that camera?
Here are some pictures that match.
How to remove brake fluid reservoir from an E7 E20.
M20.
Oh.
I got it. Tap.
You pulled it off?
Yep.
Did it just go everywhere?
Yeah, a little bit. Not bad.
Can you dump this pan into the Folgers cup, and then put the reservoir in it?
Where's the Folgers?
Right there. That's brake fluid.
I like the use of Folgers cup for it because I think Folgers, when you buy it from the grocery store, is already brake fluid.
Alright.
I feel like I'm such a coffee snob, but like cheap coffee just does not get along with my digestive system.
No, cheap coffee is cheap coffee.
It goes straight through me,
It's like
and
Dunkin' Donuts garbage.
Alright, well I put the other one on.
Well, you should have waited.
Why?
You got that bolted in first.
No. You have to do this.
Oh, was that what he said?
You have to prime the brake cylinder before you put it in. He said otherwise you're going to spend like 30 minutes pumping your brakes to get it primed.
So did you clean this out at all? How'd that look inside there?
yeah, you might want to rinse it with
Dump that
fresh
out.
brake fluid.
I would dump that out, or anything that's in it, dump
Well,
out.
it was. It was just draining.
I don't know what dilutes brake fluid.
Yeah, take
Well, I thought I can't clean it with water.
No, you're gonna clean it with brake fluid.
So yeah, I ended up not buying a reservoir. The reservoir is okay, and a lot of the master brake cylinders that I found online didn't come with a reservoir. I could have just bought one separately. I figured I'd just keep my stock one because it's alright. So it turns out to be pretty dirty, so now we're just cleaning it with more brake fluid.
It's working. Do we have the rest of the brake fluid?
Oh, now we're gonna do it again, the siphon.
Oh no, you're just gonna pinch it. Like, yeah, like silly straws. You're better off just wasting some and pouring it in.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah. You see the difference in the fresh fluid?
Mm-hmm.
It's just got a very slight yellow tint to it, but it's mostly clear. Dirty fluid.
Dirty
Coming out.
When he got his frame bent, we put a winch on Matt's Jeep, and we hooked Steve's one side of his car to a tree, and Matt winched the other side, and we were trying to pull his fucking frame apart, and it worked.
Did it?
Yeah. And then we hooked it back up to a tree.
Who's Jeep?
My alignment.
Matt's Jeep.
Oh, the winch. Oh, it
Yeah.
sat still and just winched it out?
Winched it in, yeah.
That's awesome.
And we cranked out his frame.
It was a little scary. I was under it with a blowtorch, torching the
Heat
frame
it?
rails.
Oh,
So why did you do that? Just to drive it?
He was trying to get, because the hood doesn't close.
Oh, I got you.
So we were trying to bend it out, and it did. It worked.
That's on now. So now we need to fill it up and manually pump it, you said?
Fill it manually, pump it like 3 times, and then take the white caps off.
How many times was pump it?
Just pump it a bunch.
No, it's getting firm.
Is it?
Yeah.
So what are you doing? Just bleeding the air out of that?
Priming it.
Yeah, so bleeding the air out of it. All right, Chris, I'd say that's primed. You can probably bend these out of the way a little bit. You probably pull them off.
So
Enough to get the new one in.
my question is,
There's
how
some
do
flex
we get the cylinder off? Do we just unbolt it and let that thing hang in there, and then try to get the other one in? Isn't fluid gonna just flow the shit out of there? The lines?
It shouldn't at all.
The lines?
You're going to lose the fluid out of that.
But there shouldn't be any fluid
Master
coming out of the
cylinder.
lines.
They shouldn't. This shouldn't just dump out because this is the highest point. Everything else is below this,
There's
so
no pressure in there.
it might drip a little, but it shouldn't just dump fluid.
You asked me for line wrenches,
You have these.
so I gave you line wrenches.
Alright, Jazz, chill. Bigger.
This one in the corner is going to be difficult.
That should be metric.
No, 7/16.
Yeah? I think it's metric. But you never know, weirder things have happened.
No, German cars tend to use both for some reason.
That's what I'm saying, weirder things have happened.
Better or worse than the 7/16?
Better.
Yeah, it's probably an 11 then.
The metrics have their own drawer up here, just so you know.
That's how you should be able to just pull it now. Yeah, it's probably the vacuum leaking from the brake booster. I don't fully understand how brake boosters work. This is a very confusing component. I don't fully understand it. Yeah, I mean, I'm down for a lift. I would like a lift.
Get it? I'll split it with you guys.
Right here. Just because it's really
Oh, to get
annoying.
this?
Yeah.
Why don't you just put a box wrench on there?
I don't know what that is. It's what you're
Right here in your hand.
Do you have ratchet spanners?
Spanner wrench?
Ratchet spanners. They got the closed-end ratchets.
Oh, yeah, box ratchet.
Yes.
Yeah, but not metric. Sockets there? Another metric.
I don't know how you're gonna get that back on. Thank you. It's perfect.
Just the way I'm doing it.
Brandy.
No, with the reservoir in the way.
Oh yeah, I don't know. I don't know either. Well, we can take it back off. It's not a big deal.
All right. Well, we got it off. So, you got both of the lines out too.
Yeah.
So, let me move around the other side and yank it out.
It's connected. Down underneath. Gotta take one more thing off down there. This fucking metal bracket thing holding it up.
Is it just snap on somewhere, or is it?
Bolted on this side. You can come see.
Oh, yeah.
What do we get off with that?
Dude, I have no idea. You can't just try to bend the metal back. Like, just pry this back to get it off.
Twist it off. Let me get a bigger screwdriver.
Yeah. Yep. There you go.
Ha ha! Oh shit. I think I can get it on with this here.
Try to get that one bolt first.
Yeah, I can get to this one. It's just gonna be super slow. Can you, if you took this wrench, can you get to that one on that side?
Yeah.
You can?
Yeah.
All right, so we'll try to just screw it on here.
Is that light on a timer or something? This Gatorade bottle had brake cleaner in it. Don't drink it. I thought my diff was bad.
It's a little tight, but we ended up getting it on. I got one side on, Steve's finishing off the other side.
You just gotta connect the lines back up to the cylinder. Yeah, we primed the master cylinder off the car, which we did record most of that. I don't know if we did that entirely right. I mean, it seemed like it was going well. It gets harder to pump now, so there's definitely fluid in the cylinder, so better than when it came out of the box. But you're definitely still gonna have some air in here, so. I mean, regardless, we opened it all up. We're gonna have to bleed everything anyway, but. Are you gonna be able to get a jack under your car as it is now? Or are you gonna have to air it up? Okay. Those are bolted up. There's one on each side. Now we got to reconnect the lines to it here.
I think I could take this off. If
Power
I just take this
steering
bolt off right here.
Oh, so just to move it a little?
Yeah, we could just pick it up and you can just fold it out of the way.
I think this battery said. This looks like it slides out. Ooh, don't hit me in the face
I'm
with
not
that.
gonna hit you in the face with that. Don't bend it out.
Oh, you have to bend it back here. No, that's getting it out.
It's coming out.
There we go.
Alright, it was just really tough. It's fine, it's significantly better. Is it? Yes.
I should have been wearing gloves.
Give me some shop towels. Actually, I'll just move this one.
Some extra there. Just stuff them all in there.
Oh, I can actually just stick my finger right in
Oh,
there.
that's not good. That's what happened to my crossover tube. Alright, it's ready?
Yeah.
Go.
Oh no, we're alright. We got time.
That's one.
Why would you throw it in my car?
I think it was falling here. Oh, but there's a nut down here. It goes to something else. There's also this. You need skinnier fingers.
Yeah, I can't get in there.
I don't want to cross thread it though.
Get it?
Yeah, that's in there. You need a wrench for the rest of it. Did you break something?
I don't know.
I feel invigorated. It feels invigorating doing that this out here in the heat.
Mm-hmm.
Dripping sweat. Hate it, but I love it.
Started.
New Miata, new Miata, new Miata.
I've had that stuck in my head since you started saying that. Alright, that one's going in, it feels like.
Alright, now we just gotta tighten those bitches down.
Yep. Have fun with that.
Bleed the lines and then we're done. Is that hard?
It's just tedious.
We got the lines on successfully. With the reservoir still on, which is dope. You can see in there. Right here. This one? Right here there is one. And then right down here there is another one. So we're gonna put the power steering back on.
It's just the bracket that we took off. We didn't actually disconnect.
Yeah, we just took the bracket off. It was just mounted to the frame.
Where's the bolt for that?
Oh, it's right up here. And a washer. Don't drop it. And then we're gonna jack it up, bleed all the lines, and then we should have brakey boys. So we got the power steering back on, all the lines back onto the throttle body. We're gonna top it off here. A little brake fluid. Oh, looks like we're full because we just spilled brake fluid everywhere. Huge. Wouldn't be an SMC garage episode without anything spilling.
It's going down, it looks like.
Yeah, because there's holes in the top of this thing. Oh, this little cup here. You see the hole inside here?
Mm-hmm.
So this will fill up, and then anything over that, it'll leak out back into the main tank. So
Gotcha.
it's beautiful.
Oh, first fucking try.
Seriously?
Yeah. 17.
There's shit on the one. Yeah. Little.
I would
grab.
not make it in a pitch crew.
There you go.
Just let me do it my way.
Don't grab it.
Please, I hate when people just be like,
It's
just
so
do it.
fun.
Just do it slightly different.
So I'm gonna say you definitely need new rotors and pads.
Why?
Just from the look of that, I don't like that rotor.
I don't like you, Steve.
These definitely need to be at least resurfaced.
Well, I don't like you.
But we're just here to bleed it for now. This is the
Here you
bleeder
go.
valve. Give me the tubing. Yeah, I'm gonna need like a 6 mil or an 8 mil.
Stab a hole.
Yeah, if you can drill a hole, 2 holes in this bottle.
What?
This tube
Just open
through the
up
cap of this bottle.
Why can't you just open the cap up?
Because it's more dangerous. And if they knock it over, it's gonna spill brake fluid everywhere. Don't drill a hole, man. Okay. Don't push too hard, and that'll happen. Now let me get a smaller hole next to it.
It almost looked like I knew what I was doing there with that shit.
Almost. Yeah.
Joke's on you, I had no fucking idea. Oh shit,
Crack it loose. Go in there and step on the brakes. Alright, now off and then back on. Alright, all that fluid looks clean now. And if you want to come look, this fluid's all dark in here. You can actually see the transition in the wire, or in the tubing here.
The first break, you can pretty much see how dark it is, and then it just slowly transitions to lighter and lighter and
So
lighter.
this is where the old fluid meets the new fluid. And you can tell that you've bled it all because it's all clean fluid in there now. Or at least mostly clean. It's a significant color change, and that's what you're looking for. So we can dump all that in there. Take this over to the next wheel, put this one back on. Ow. Alright. That's one down.
Sweating my sack off right now.
Alright.
Dude, my brakes are tight as shit.
While you step on it, I crack it loose and the fluid comes out. And then while fluid's still coming out, I tighten it back up. And then when you get off the brake, instead of sucking the fluid back in through the caliper, like from the caliper, like when you normally apply the brakes, pressurizes it and it pulls back, pulls it when the piston comes back. It's now sucking fluid in from the reservoir.
Gotcha.
So as you do that, it moves all the fluid out.
So we finished bleeding all the brakes, got all that, bolted all the wheels back on. Decided to take it for a test drive, and good news, brakes are stiff, brakes are working good. We do need to change the pads and the rotors, get all that squared away because it's pretty much just metal on metal at this point. But the brakes are a lot stiffer. Bad news is I pressed it a little hard and we just totally blew a coolant hose and all the coolant just fell out of the car. So if that's not the most SMC shit I've ever heard, I don't know what is.